We're in County Cup action in this one, and it's the last chance of winning any silverware this season as we chase promotion in the league. We're playing at home against Turvey First after EB Lions were disqualified for fielding an ineligible player. Can we make it through to the semi-finals of the County Cup? Make sure to like the video and subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers before the season ends. Let's get into this one.
We rolling? Bilal, man, it's peak. It's peak. I'll tell you why it's peak. Because today is the County Cup quarter-final. And if you remember correctly, by the way, I'm wearing a small today because I got stitched up differently. If you remember correctly, the last round of the County Cup was against EB Lions, where we played against a good side, but they had one very good player in particular. Turned out that player was ineligible to play, due to him playing at a higher level in a higher county cup, right? Anyway, we're through on a technicality. I haven't told the lads this, and they don't know this yet. But 2 weeks ago, when we played Dunstable Wanderers in the League Cup, we fielded 3 ineligible players. And it was more of an admin error. I didn't even have a clue that they played for first team in a cup or whatever. We just chose them because they're usually our guys. So I'm really hoping we go through today. And if we go through today, then I can deliver the bad news about us being knocked out of the League Cup. But we win today. We go through to the semi-final. We're really feeling a cup run. Bilal, what they've got to do, man.
Got to subscribe.
They've got to subscribe. They've got to subscribe. They've got to subscribe every time. My intro, I've got to work on my intros, right? It sounded a bit monotone on a couple of these intros. So yes, we're going to level it up today. Hopefully we make it through today. But you man have got to subscribe. We've got big plans for this channel. I suppose let's go, innit? Let's go for the game.
And we are off. Queen's Park Crescents against Turvey First in the County Cup quarter-finals. Now, I remember back to this game, and as you can see, it was absolutely hammering it down. But I think we were one of the only teams, or one of the only games to go ahead that Saturday. As you see from Mohammed's trousers, absolutely caked in mud. So it was a difficult game to play because even with studs on, even with metal studs on, you could barely get your foot in. Ayar's just nodding the ball onto Snaz there and the keeper coming to collect. But opposition had a bit of success, you know, knocking the ball around us in midfield, little 5-yard pass. And you can see once you commit to the press, it's difficult to get your foot in. So trying to work the ball out wide, but Mohammed coming to confidently collect the ball there. And again, opposition, just a few passes around us. Trying to play that channel ball with little success. Opposition number 6 wanted Zayn's shirt there, I think. But Zayn keeping it super chill at all times. But even if you can see the centre circle, it's 5 minutes into the game at this point, and it's so boggy and muddy. Volta sending the ball up. Opposition clear the ball. Ayaz has a shot. What's happened there? Ref's blown his whistle. Ayaz had a shot and the opposition saved it. So the refs had to give a penalty. And Ayaz steps up and confidently slots it into the bottom corner to put QP Crescents 1-0 up against Turvey in the County Cup quarter-final. And I remember having a little chat here with Ayaz, just reminding him of his defensive duties. He was playing in the 10, a bit of an unfamiliar position for him. Caught, pinged a nice little peach out to Josh there. Just finding his foot in, squares it to Ayaz. Nearly doubles the lead there for us. And the ball spills out to Hassan Nadeem. Goes for the shot. Just over the bar there, unlucky. So we started to build momentum. Started to get, you know, a hold of the ball, get a bit more possession. Ball lumped out there by Mohammed. Defender absolutely flops there, and Snaz has a good strike, but keeper gets a good hand to it and pushes it around the post. You can see both keepers caked in mud. Ball pops out to the opposition midfield, and that's a lovely through ball. And Mohammed confidently comes out to try and clear the ball. And the opposition with the press there. I remember playing these guys and they had a lot of fight about them. They were definitely up for the game for sure. He's made a hasher there for the clearance. And Hassan Nadeem just taps it into an empty net to double our lead and make it 2-0. I'm just reminding Zayn here that this is one of the best refs that we'd had all season. So try not to get on his back. You know, I know sometimes there's decisions that go against you, but try and stay off his back. We fluffed our lines a bit there, giving the opposition a possession. And Volta's just had to clear the ball out there. Ball out wide. Again, Mohammed confidently, but needs to be careful. Could have given away a penalty. Ball spills out to my feet. Just a little shot. And number 6 knew what he was doing there. And I knew he knew what he was doing there. And there was only one place he was going to end up, and that was the referee's book. Going for the trademark AB ping out to the channel because there's not much else you can do on this pitch, let me tell you. Snaz just controls the ball down, plucks it out, squares it to Zayn. Zayn back to Snaz. Snaz square it again. Zayn with the back heel, but just can't find the finesse there. And as you can see, the ball's just slipping all over the shop right now. So difficult to get it under control. Zayn playing the ball out wide to Josh. Josh just keeping it composed. Pops it to Snaz. Snaz back to Josh. Spins around. Zayn on the edge of the box. Can he get a shot away? Oh, and unfortunately, it's just hit Snaz. Back to the keeper.
That's me.
That's me. Long ranger. Ooh. Fuck. I didn't even know I had that in my locker. It's a close one. Opposition got a free kick. Play it straight down the channel. And this player right here, if I remember correctly, cheeky little Rabona. Ooh. Keeper flaps at it. Ref's not giving the foul on the keeper there. But Mohammed confidently collects it. And I'm giving him his flowers there, congratulating him. Keeper's played the ball out. It's bounced over to Josh. He's tried the old tap around the defender. Defender's come sliding in from a different postcode. And the keeper's just collected the ball nicely. It's just so difficult to get the ball under control in these conditions. Orlando plays it back to Mohammed. Oh, he scuffs it over the player's head. And Mohammed deciding to play as a centre-back for a second there. They're starting to pop the ball about. Number 11 out wide. Oh. And that's a finish. And I tell you what, they deserved that goal. They worked the ball beautifully. A few little pop passes around. And they're 2-1 back in the game. Lovely little channel ball out to Josh. Snaz back around the corner. Can Josh get it in the box? Good defending there. So at this point, you know, they brought the energy back up. And I'm trying to kid myself that I got a long throw there. Working it back into the box. Not good enough on the cross. Josh just trying to get it out of his feet. Little jinky me jink. Ooh, and his shot just goes wide of the post. Opposition playing it out wide. And this number 11, I remember him being a very tricky player. Squared it. Oh, and I don't know how that hasn't ended up in the back of the net there. Played the ball short to Ayaz. Ayaz pops it back to Zayn. Zayn out to Orlando. Orlando nearly skating on the mud there. Square back to me. Into the channel there to Josh. And Josh can't keep it in. Hamad clearing his lines. Opposition plucking the ball out nicely from the sky there. 11 picking the ball up. Has his effort and just wide. I think I remember the 11 telling me that he was playing for a step 5 or step 6 club during pre-season. And that is half time, ladies and gents. Drop us a little comment. Let us know what you think of the first half. And if we deserve to be going in at half time, 2-1 up. And we're off for the second half. Keeper hoofing it, but when you hear that call, Anas is up, you best believe that there's only one outcome. Hassan squares it to Snaz. Snaz! I'd say doesn't go and it ricochets out. And the opposition are lucky to still be 2-1 at this point. Nice little curled in ball there from the Turvey player. He pops it back up. And again, not too bad at the back stick. And it's a good effort, but headed straight into Mohammed's hands there. Snaz trying to find his feet. Out to Orlando at fullback. Working that flank nicely. And Zayn gets the ball. Keeper collects nicely. Mohammed rolls the ball out. I don't know what happened there. It looked like the striker was struggling with some cramp. Hamad pings out a beaut to the channels. Hassan Nadim on the ball. He gets fouled. And the ref has to pull it up. Little whipping. Keeper punches the ball out, clears his lines. And they're on the break. Can they get anything? Ball back to myself. Looking for that channel ping. With the Devs, we're always playing channels. And Josh plucks it out nicely. Looking for the next option. Works himself into the box. But they've worked it out. And got the ball out, cleared their lines. Refs pulled it back there. And again, opposition trying to work the ball. I remember Aj coming on at half-time just to shore it up in midfield for us and take that CDM role off of my hands. Lord knows I despise it. And the opposition flicked it around. And Mohammed with a great save there, keeping us in the lead there at 2-1. Could that be a turning point? Just a little pass on to Snaz there, and Snaz wins us the free kick. I mean, it's a bit far out for a shot. But I'll ping it back stick. Volta, take a bow, son. And you can hear the horns of the Queen's Park Crescent's faithful going off in the background. That's why Volta don't take the set pieces, let me tell you. That's why he gets on the end of them. And it was a beautiful finish from Volta there. Not a bad ping either. And you can see it's added a bit of energy to the QP Crescent's attack. Hassan playing Zayn, and Zayn just can't stretch to get on the end of that. Spills back out to Josh. And a good challenge there from the Turvey player. Little pop over the top from Aj, little flick around the corner from me, and Josh almost causes the keeper a problem. Sami with a lovely challenge there. And Hassan tracking his player beautifully there. But just few too many nibbles there and gives away the free kick. Number 11 steps up, has a pop. And calmly collected by Mohammed. As you can see, it's just finding your footing in the second half. After 60 odd minutes of football have been played on this pitch, the only sort of grip that you can get is out on the flanks. So Josh finds his way into the box, squares it. Oh, it's come off the opposition defence. Keeper's saved it. I don't know how it hasn't ended up in the back of the net. And now we're on the left-hand side of throwing with Sami. And he's pulled him back there. Ref's giving a free kick. Now the angle is a bit, I don't know. Surely not. Oh, what's happened there? I don't know. Let us know in the comments whether you think I should be getting the fantasy points for that goal or not. Swaz that one. And the keeper's flapped at it and it's come off of the opposition defender. So I don't think I'm going to get the fantasy points off of that one. But puts us 4-1 up. And a bit more breathing space here. But we can't get too complacent. Turvey still working the ball. Oh, and off the post. Oh, coming very close. Very, very close.
I have to start the video with that one.
Aj's asking for the highlights to be edited out, but you know we don't leave anything out here on AB30. Snaz. Oh, almost getting the ball on the end of Zayn. Oh, little pop on the edge of the box. I think I broke my ankle with that shot. Hasnain coming onto the pitch and injecting the much needed energy that we needed for the last 10-15 minutes. We can't let him back into the game, surely. And the curse of the commentator strikes again. Complacency hits. 4-1 up. Turns into 4-2. And it makes the last 10 minutes a lot more difficult than we anticipated after having that 3-goal lead. And at this point, they're just sticking everything on us, throwing the kitchen sink at us. Effort after effort when we could have cruised with a 3-goal lead to the end of the game. And Mohammed subbed on at left back. Knocks the ball out to Hasnain on the right wing. He sets it back. Saad pops it back to him. Finds himself in space. Oh! And I think Zayn just wasn't expecting it to fall to him. It's unfortunate there. But we could have been 5-2. Ref played us the advantage there, but he's pulled it back for the foul on Snaz. Now, I'm definitely not eyeing up a shot from here, surely. Straight into the keeper's hands. That one was too easy. I think we used up all the XP on the previous one. Keeper clears his lines. Oh, we've let the ball bounce there defensively. Rule number 1, don't let it bounce. And they've got him for a corner. And a number 11 whipping anything. Oh, and that's a great effort and cleared off the line from Sami there. And spilt back out. And another corner. And you can see the keeper's up for this one as well. Clearing the lines. At this point, we're just waiting for the final whistle. Trying not to make any silly mistakes. He's tripped over his own feet there. Just clear the ball, boys. And it's gone out for a goal kick. It's all about game management at this point. Get the ball up. Zayn goes for the header. Misses the flick on. And Mohammed just giving us the energy. Sami just taking his time with the ball there at left back. And plays the ball over the top. But the keeper collects. At this point, we're urging the ref. Ref, check your watch. Check the time. It's time to call it. Volta clearing his lines. Me around the corner. And that is the final whistle for the game. So that makes the score Queen's Park Crescents 4, Turvey First 2. And we proceed to the semi-finals of the County Cup. Minus any administrative errors this time round, of course. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Because you got to see us in the semi-final of the County Cup against Kempston Athletic, who are undefeated all season. Going to be a tough one. Don't forget, behave yourselves.